Hello, everyone. In this world, we're all on a quest to find answers to the big questions of life. The questions about the meaning of existence, our life's purpose, what we truly want, and what we truly deserve. But what if we told you that sometimes the answers don't come from relentless effort, but from letting go and trusting in a greater process, the universe and time? Imagine a world where you no longer have to fight life, a world where everything you desire comes to you naturally at just the right time without forcing it. Is that something you've ever dreamed of? And the bigger question is, are you ready to let go? If you're feeling tired from constantly chasing time, busy trying to control everything in your life, and still not seeing the results you deserve, then this video is for you. Today, we're going to explore one of the biggest secrets that not everyone understands about life, the wonderful process the universe has set up to bring good things to us. Now, you might ask, what's this about the universe? How can I even begin to understand it? Don't worry, because it's not as complicated as it seems. All you have to do is start trusting and learning how to let go. It may seem difficult or even impossible, but in reality, the peace and success you are looking for are the result of learning to let go and not forcing things to happen. And right now, I want you to do something simple. Take a break from all your stressful thoughts, relax, and open yourself up to a new perspective on life. Allow the universe to guide you to opportunities you've never imagined. You'll start feeling the change within you as you step into this new journey. Before we continue, I want you to imagine something. Picture yourself standing in the middle of a peaceful forest, sunlight filtering through the leaves, and the gentle breeze blowing. All the sounds are soft. There's no noise, no worries, no stress. That is the energy the universe offers when you learn to pause and listen. When you master calmness, when you can stand still amidst the flow of life without being swept away by its waves, you'll realize that everything you want will come to you naturally. And not just that, you'll begin to notice that opportunities, relationships, and even love, everything will come at the right time and the right place. But the next question is, how can you trust this process? How can you truly let go and stop trying to control everything? This is what we'll explore together right now. 1. Letting go and welcoming the new. We are often taught that in order to succeed, we must struggle, we must work harder, we must control everything, and never stop trying. But the truth is the opposite. Success doesn't come from pushing harder. It comes from letting go. If you can let go of worry, urgency, and the need to control, you'll create space for the universe to work for you. You no longer need to worry about things you cannot control. What you need to do is stay calm, stay mindful, and open yourself up to what is coming to you. 2. Trusting and aligning with the universe. Don't forget, the universe will never abandon you. Everything that happens in life happens for a reason, and sometimes that reason isn't immediately clear. But when you look back, you'll realize that everything is connected and there is a purpose. Every experience, every step you take on your journey brings you to a better place. When you trust the universe, you'll see that everything becomes much easier. Opportunities you never thought possible will come your way and help you grow. 3. Your mindset and energy determine everything. Do you know that the energy you put out will determine what you attract? If you live with calmness, trust, and positivity, you'll attract the same into your life. On the other hand, if you are always anxious, frustrated, and trying to control everything, you'll attract failure and feelings of lack. Try this right now. Relax your body and take a deep breath. Feel the calmness inside. Don't think about the problems. Don't worry about the things that aren't here yet. Live in this moment and trust that everything you need will come when you're ready. 4. The process isn't something far off. Life isn't a game you need to win. It's a long journey, full of challenges, and also full of opportunities. When you let the universe guide you, you'll realize that everything has already been set up for you, and all you need to do is walk the path. 1. Don't try too hard. Let the universe lead the way. Life is never without its challenges. We get caught up in an endless race, always trying to control every little detail of life. Every moment, we are focused on what we want to achieve, on the goals we need to accomplish, and sometimes we forget that life isn't a competition where we must win at any cost. We've all experienced moments of exhaustion, feeling like we have to do more, try harder, and push ourselves to the limit to get what we want. But the truth is, the more we try to control everything, the more stressed and frustrated we become. You might have felt this before. The more you try to control every aspect of life, the further you feel from your goals and desires. This feeling, this frustration, really makes us ask the question, could the secret to success actually lie in letting go? The feeling of letting go can make many people feel anxious because we are often taught that only effort and dedication lead to success. But if you try it once, you'll realize that sometimes letting go and trusting in the natural process of the universe brings better results than any effort. The exhaustion of trying to control everything. Every day, we face worries and stress about controlling every aspect of our lives. We tend to believe that the more we can control our surroundings, the more things will go according to plan, and life will be easier. But the opposite happens. The more we try to control, the more we feel tense, anxious, and we don't have enough time for what really matters. Have you ever felt like that? We try to adjust every little detail in life, from work, family, to social relationships. Do you feel like you're walking on a path full of stones, where each step has to be calculated and controlled so nothing goes wrong? If you've ever felt this way, then you might be caught in a psychological trap, the trap of control. Control might stem from anxiety and fear, especially when we're uncertain about the future. We think that if we don't control everything, things won't go right. But if we only focus on control, we find that not only are we exhausted, but we also feel helpless when things don't go according to our desires. When we try too hard, we lose ourselves. You might not realize that excessive control actually causes us to lose connection with ourselves and the real values of life. When we focus too much on adjusting everything, we no longer have space to feel the good things life offers. We forget to enjoy the process, instead focusing only on the end goal. Life isn't just a series of steps to achieve success. Every moment is valuable and carries important lessons, but when we try to control everything, we easily overlook the opportunities, the little joys of life, and the meaningful moments that we can't control. That's when we feel exhausted and disappointed. Letting go, a brave decision. You've probably heard the term letting go, But do you really understand that sometimes letting go is not a failure, but a courageous decision? Letting go doesn't mean giving up everything. It means realizing that there are things you can't change or control, and accepting that. When you let go of control, you open the door for life to unfold naturally. You might be asking, how can I let go when everything in my life requires control and effort? This is when the change begins. Letting go doesn't mean giving up your goals. It means allowing everything to unfold as it should, without forcing or worrying about the results. The universe leads. Trust the process. Try to imagine, instead of worrying about the results you can't control, you just place your trust in the universe and the natural process of life. When you truly understand that there's a greater force guiding you, you'll begin to feel peace and freedom. The universe will never abandon you. The truth is, life has its own way of balancing things. If you know how to let go, you will create space for good things to come to you naturally. You won't have to stress about doing more or controlling more. Everything will come at the right time, and you'll feel the change within you when you accept that. When you allow yourself to let go of worry and control, you create space for the universe to work. The universe will respond to the energy you send out. If you send out calmness and trust, the universe will help you attract opportunities, people you need to meet, and experiences that can change your life. The key to success is letting go. One very important thing to remember is success is not something you can force. True success comes when you allow the universe to guide you to the right opportunities. What's important is that you need to let life unfold naturally instead of constantly forcing everything to follow a script that you wrote for yourself. Try to relax and trust that everything will come at the right time. You don't need to do too much. You just need to do what feels necessary and allow the universe to do the rest. 2. The universe is energy and our vibration frequency. In Buddhism, one of the most profound teachings is understanding that the universe is not a random force, but rather a system that directly responds to the energy we emit. The universe is not a cold, emotionless machine. On the contrary, it is deeply connected to each individual, to every thought, emotion, and action we take. Every thought, emotion, or action we have releases a certain energy, and this energy can interact with the universe in a very unique way, one that not everyone is aware of. In Buddhist philosophy, this energy is called our vibration frequency. Every individual has their own unique vibration frequency created by what we think, feel, and believe. This is why a person who lives in peace and trust will emit a positive energy, attracting abundance and peace into their life. Conversely, if a person constantly lives in worry, fear, and despair, the energy they emit will be one of lack, and the universe will respond with more of that scarcity. Therefore, creating a positive vibration frequency is essential. This frequency will determine what you attract into your life. Buddhism teaches that you are the creator of your own reality, and this is not only determined by what you do, but also by the energy you put out into the world. The relationship between thought and energy. Thoughts are one of the basic factors that form our vibration frequency. Every thought you have emits energy, and this energy has the power to influence the events in your life. If you consistently think positive thoughts, you will create a powerful vibration frequency, drawing positive things into your life. When you think about success, happiness, and peace, you trigger a strong energy that helps you get closer to these things. On the other hand, if you're constantly consumed by negative thoughts, such as fear of failure, worry about the future, or a sense of lack, you will create a weaker, more deficient vibration frequency, and this will attract situations, relationships, and opportunities that you don't want. In Buddhism, this is called the law of cause and effect. Your actions and thoughts will determine the results you get in life. A simple example that can help you understand this principle: if you constantly think about lack, worrying that you don't have enough finances, health, or happiness, you'll emit an energy of scarcity. The universe will respond by bringing you more situations that reinforce this sense of lack. That's why changing your thoughts is one of the most important steps in changing your life. Emotions and positive energy. Emotions also play a crucial role in adjusting our vibration frequency. Every emotion you feel emits powerful energy. If you feel happiness, love, and gratitude, you will emit positive energy, drawing positive and peaceful things into your life. These emotions act like a strong magnetic field, attracting opportunities, like-minded people, and situations that help you grow. However, when you feel anxious, angry, or sad, the energy you emit will be negative, and it will attract similar feelings into your life. Negative emotions not only harm your mind and body, but also lower your vibration frequency, making you feel further away from what you want. In Buddhism, the practice of meditation and mind cultivation helps you manage your emotions and maintain inner peace. When you practice staying calm in any situation, you will maintain a stable and positive vibration frequency, attracting good things and peace into your life. Belief and the power of faith. Belief is also a crucial factor in determining your vibration frequency. Belief is the foundation of all actions and thoughts. When you believe in yourself, in the process of life, and in the universe, you will emit powerful energy of confidence and positivity. You will believe that everything you desire is achievable and will come to you at the right time. On the contrary, if you don't believe in yourself, in the process of life, or in the universe, you will emit energy of doubt and fear. This will bring negative situations and outcomes, making you feel like you can't achieve what you want. Buddhism teaches that faith in self-realization and alignment with the universe is an essential part of the path to enlightenment. When you believe that you deserve the good things life has to offer, you will create a powerful vibration frequency, attracting abundance, love, and happiness. These positive beliefs will open doors to opportunities that you might never have imagined. When you let go and trust the process, when you let go of worry and the need to control everything in your life, you create space for the universe to guide you toward what you truly desire. Letting go doesn't mean giving up on your dreams. It means accepting that there are things you cannot change or control, and trusting in the natural process of life. When you let go and trust the universe, you will begin to notice that everything in life gradually falls into place in a very special way. Opportunities you never thought possible will arise, new relationships will form, and you will meet people whose energy matches your vibration frequency. In Buddhism, we learn that everything happens for a reason. The challenges we face are not random, but are lessons that help us grow and move closer to what we truly desire. When you trust the process and let go of worry, you will see that the universe is helping you every step of the way, guiding you toward the good things you truly deserve. 3. Belief and the natural process of life. When we trust in the universe, in ourselves, and in the natural process of life, we begin to open a door we hadn't realized existed before. Belief is not just an abstract concept, but a latent power that can change how we perceive the world and the reality we live in. Belief in the universe is the key to understanding that life is not a series of random events, but rather a series of interconnected links where everything that comes to us has a reason behind it. In Buddhism, belief in the operation of the universe is one of the most essential factors in achieving inner peace. Buddhism doesn't only teach us that the universe responds to the energy we emit, but also shows that everything that happens in life follows a process and has a deeper purpose. Even when we face difficulties, challenges, or things that don't go as we wish, the universe is still working in the best way for us. Therefore, belief in the universe is a belief in the interconnectedness of all things. When you trust in this process, you no longer feel anxious or desperate. You will know that everything, whether good or bad, is leading you to where you need to be. Belief is a personal growth journey. Belief in the universe is not something you can immediately possess. It's a journey that you have to walk step by step, sometimes starting with small experiences, and sometimes from the challenges you need to overcome. But it's within this journey that you will gradually realize that belief in life is a process of maturation. One of the important factors that helps build this belief is practicing gratitude. In Buddhism, gratitude is an essential part of developing trust in life. When you are grateful for what you have, whether big or small, you create a positive space and a clear realization that the universe has brought wonderful things to you. Expressing gratitude will help you maintain a positive vibration frequency, attracting good things into your life. Belief in the universe can also come from the awareness of impermanence. In Buddhism, impermanence is the concept that everything in life is constantly changing. When you recognize that everything changes and nothing lasts forever, you will more easily accept the events that come your way without feeling confused. Accepting change and knowing that the universe always changes to create new opportunities will help you live more peacefully. The connection between humans and the universe. One of Buddhism's greatest lessons is the awareness of the connection between us and the universe. We are not separate entities from the universe, but rather a part of it. Every action, thought, and emotion we have affects the universe around us. When we act with compassion, understanding, and connection to others, we help make the universe more harmonious. Buddhism teaches that each of us can find inner peace when we understand that we are part of something greater. You are not facing life alone. You are part of an invisible chain that the universe has created. And when you believe in this connection, you will feel peace and trust in everything around you. A deeper perspective on life. When you begin to understand that the universe is not something external that you cannot control, but rather a part of you, you will begin to see life in a different light. Every challenge, every failure, and every step you take has a purpose. You no longer need to worry about the things that haven't happened yet. because everything is happening in such a way to help you grow and get closer to what you truly desire. We often make the mistake of thinking that life is a series of events we can control and predict. But in reality, life is about uncertainty, constant change, and when we accept that uncertainty, we find peace and the ability to face any challenge, trusting the process and opening the door for opportunities. When you allow the universe to guide you, you are not simply waiting for change to happen. You are opening the door for new opportunities. When you trust that everything happens for a reason, you start realizing that every experience, whether good or bad, is bringing you closer to your goals. This trust doesn't mean you sit back and do nothing. It means you trust that what you are doing will bring results at the right time. Buddhist teaches us that spiritual practice is not a destination, but an ongoing process, always evolving. You don't have to struggle too hard to change everything. You just need to do what you can and trust that the universe will help you along the way. 4. Letting go and finding inner peace. In the journey of seeking happiness and success, we often get caught up in the whirlwind of trying to control everything. We worry about the future, about things that haven't happened yet, and we try to control every detail of life. But one of the most important teachings that Buddhism offers us is that not everything can be controlled, and sometimes the only way to find peace is to let go. Yet, letting go is not about giving up or failing. Letting go is the choice to release worries, stress, and fear, to accept that there are things we cannot change, and to trust that everything will come at the right time. When we let go, we create space for the universe, life, and ourselves to work without being hindered by excessive perseverance or too much control. Letting go does not mean giving up on goals. One of the biggest misunderstandings about letting go is thinking that it means giving up on your goals or dreams. But in reality, letting go does not mean giving up on what you want in life. It means stopping the urge to force everything to happen your way. This doesn't mean you stop trying. It means you allow things to unfold naturally, trusting in the process of the universe and life. When you let go of worry and the need for control, you begin to realize that you cannot control everything. Life has its own way, and you only need to do what you can, to do what feels necessary, without constantly worrying about the results. Letting go is a form of liberation, where you don't have to bear all the burdens on your shoulders, and instead, you trust that everything will be fine. Peace is a key indicator. When you start letting go, the first thing you will notice is peace within yourself. Peace is not the absence of difficulties, but the ability to maintain stillness in the mind, even when facing life's challenges. When you no longer try to control everything, you begin to feel the calmness within. This peace does not come from the absence of problems, but from your ability to face everything without being overly affected by them. Inner peace is a powerful, invisible force, the foundation that allows you to face life with determination. Only when you let go of stress and worry can you experience peace within yourself. And from this peace, you will realize that you can face any difficulty without being defeated. Letting go is an act of freedom. When you practice letting go, you will notice that you feel lighter. Your mind is no longer burdened by unnecessary thoughts and worries. You will no longer feel pressured by things you cannot control. Letting go is an act of freedom that allows you to release yourself from the constraints of negative thoughts and emotions. We often think that only when we control everything can we feel safe and happy, but the truth is the opposite. The more we try to control, the more we feel exhausted and stressed. When you let go, you allow yourself to experience freedom and comfort, to feel the lightness in every moment. This freedom comes from trusting in the natural process of life and allowing yourself to relax without being caught up in unnecessary worries. Accepting impermanence and making space for new opportunities. Buddhism teaches us that life is impermanent and everything changes over time. Therefore, letting go also means accepting change and no longer clinging to things we cannot control. When you realize that everything is changing and nothing lasts forever, you will find it easier to accept the situations that come your way without feeling panicked or fearful. Accepting change and the impermanence of life also means you create space for new opportunities. When you no longer cling to what has passed, you can embrace the new opportunities, new paths that life brings. This does not mean abandoning the past, but it means you allow the past to fade away to make room for new things, new opportunities in life. Trusting the process and opening the door for miracles. Belief is an ongoing process, not a final destination we need to reach. When you let go of the need for control and trust the process, you will begin to notice that everything in life is happening exactly as it should. Everything has a reason, and you only need to allow the universe to do its part. When you know how to let go, you open the door for miracles to happen in your life. Life is not about making everything go according to the plan you've laid out. Sometimes, what you need to do is let go, trust, and let the universe guide you. This doesn't mean you ignore effort or action. It means you act freely, without feeling compelled to force everything. You will find that when you trust the process and let go of worry, you begin to receive support from the universe, and everything will come to you at the right time. 5. Creating positive energy and attracting beautiful things. In life, each of us has the ability to generate and maintain a powerful positive energy, an energy that not only impacts ourselves, but also spreads and affects those around us. However, to build positive energy, we must begin within ourselves. This energy is not something easily received from the outside. It must be nurtured from within, from how we think, feel, and act in our daily lives. One of the reasons we struggle to attract good things into our lives is that we don't fully realize the energy we are emitting. We may think we are living positively, but in reality, the energy we emit can still be influenced by worries, fears, and negative beliefs. Therefore, changing our thoughts and feelings will help us establish a positive vibration frequency, which will in turn attract beautiful things into our lives. How thoughts create positive energy. Thoughts are the origin of energy. Every thought you have emits a signal and creates an effect in the world around you. Therefore, if you consistently think about positive things, you will create an energy full of hope, freshness, and trust in the future. This energy will help you attract more good opportunities, like-minded people, and favorable situations. Conversely, if you are constantly thinking about negative things, such as fear of the future, worry about past failures, or a sense of lack, you will emit energy of scarcity, doubt, and unease. Not only does this affect your mood, but it also causes you to attract more unfavorable situations into your life. That's why changing negative thoughts and replacing them with positive ones will create a strong cycle that helps you build positive energy in life. Positive emotions and the importance of gratitude emotions play a crucial role in maintaining positive energy. When you feel happy, grateful, and loving, you emit powerful energy that helps you attract similar things into your life. These positive emotions act like a strong magnetic force, drawing close good opportunities, healthy relationships, and favorable situations. In Buddhism, gratitude is considered one of the most powerful methods for maintaining and increasing positive energy. When you are grateful for what you have, whether big or small, you change your vibration frequency from one of lack to one of abundance. Gratitude helps you realize that no matter how difficult life may be, there are always things around you that are worth appreciating and cherishing. By maintaining gratitude, you will always have a positive mindset and be ready to accept good things. Building a positive outlook on life. To create lasting positive energy, you need to build a positive outlook on life. This doesn't mean that you should ignore the challenges or obstacles in life, but rather see everything from a different perspective. A perspective that helps you learn and grow from difficulties. In Buddhism, the understanding of impermanence is one of the key factors that help you maintain peace and optimism. When you realize that life is constantly changing and nothing lasts forever, you will find it easier to accept the situations that come your way without feeling panicked or fearful. In fact, every challenge, every failure contains valuable lessons, and it's through these challenges that you will find the strength and growth you need to succeed. Connecting with those around you. Another crucial factor in creating positive energy is the relationships we have with those around us. You are the result of the people you interact with and spend time with every day. Therefore, maintaining healthy, positive relationships is extremely important. If you spend time with people who have negative energy, you will easily be drawn into negative emotions and unhealthy thoughts. On the other hand, if you spend time with people who have a positive mindset, you will feel optimism and strong motivation. Buddhism also teaches that love and compassion are essential in creating positive energy in life. When you treat others with love and understanding, you not only help them, but also create a positive cycle where the energy of love comes back to you, making room for new opportunities. When you create positive energy, you not only change your own life, but also open the door for new opportunities. Every thought, emotion, and action you take can attract good things toward you. However, to attract these opportunities, you must be ready to receive them. That's why maintaining a positive outlook and always keeping an open heart is so important. When you are open to accepting the new changes and opportunities life brings, you will begin to notice that everything you want will come at the right time. 6. Trusting the process and the importance of patience. In a world full of demands and instant desires, trusting the process and accepting slowness seems difficult. We often want everything immediately, from success in our careers, love, to wealth and prosperity. But do you know that one of the most important factors leading to true success is actually patience and trusting the process you are going through? Buddhist teaches us that everything in life happens for a reason and in its own time. Every moment, every challenge, and every delay is part of the grand design. It may not be clear to you now, but when you trust in the process, you open yourself up to experiences that will ultimately lead to growth, wisdom, and fulfillment. Patience, an essential element in the success process. Patience is a precious virtue, especially in a world where we want everything to happen immediately. But if you observe a tree growing, you will notice that growth cannot happen overnight. A strong tree needs many years to grow, often facing storms and winds, yet it perseveres. Similarly, our life needs time to develop, and success doesn't always come immediately. Buddhism emphasizes the importance of patience, particularly in achieving spiritual and personal growth. The Buddha taught that by being patient, you allow yourself to experience life in its natural flow, without forcing outcomes or resisting the challenges you face. Patience allows you to go through life's obstacles with calmness, enabling you to grow stronger rather than being defeated by them. Trust the process, not just the outcome. When we pursue our goals, we often focus solely on the final result, forgetting that the process itself is the most important part. Every step, every challenge you overcome is a valuable lesson that helps you grow. In Buddhism, this process is called the path, where every moment carries lessons and opportunities for growth. If you only focus on the final result, you will easily become discouraged when facing difficulties, when you haven't achieved what you want. However, when you trust the process and accept every small step in your journey, you will realize that every challenge and failure is truly an opportunity to learn and improve yourself. The Buddha taught that one's spiritual journey is not about rushing toward enlightenment or a destination. It is about walking the path with mindfulness, patience, and a deep connection to the present moment. By embracing the process, you are truly living the life you are meant to live, experiencing every moment fully and without attachment to the outcome, accepting challenges as part of the process. Life is not always easy, and we will always face challenges, but it is precisely these challenges that are the most valuable lessons, helping us grow and evolve. Accepting challenges is an essential part of the growth process. Buddhism teaches that obstacles are not to be avoided, but embraced as opportunities for growth. When you face challenges with a mindset of patience and trust, you begin to see that they are not roadblocks, but stepping stones to a higher level of understanding and wisdom. Challenges force us to reevaluate our approach, adjust our mindset, and learn new ways to navigate life. When we trust the process, we understand that challenges are not setbacks, but opportunities to evolve. Whether it's in our career, relationships, or personal growth, the obstacles we face are there to teach us valuable lessons that will shape us into stronger individuals. Improving yourself through the process. One of the most important aspects of the process is self-improvement. In Buddhism, the path to enlightenment is not just a journey of external searching, but an internal journey of self-discovery and development. We cannot simply achieve our goals without growing through the process. Patience allows you to reflect on your actions and learn from your mistakes so you can grow and improve. Every experience, whether good or bad, contributes to your personal growth. By embracing the process, you give yourself the space to improve and evolve, rather than merely rushing toward the end goal. Trusting the universe's process. A very important factor In trusting the process is trusting the universe's process. The universe does not operate on our schedule, but on its own divine rhythm. And although we cannot control everything, the universe always brings us opportunities, lessons, and experiences at the right time. Buddhism teaches that the universe operates on a divine rhythm, one that is perfectly in sync with your soul's journey. When you trust this process, you let go of the anxiety and fear of not knowing what's ahead. Instead, you embrace the uncertainty and allow the universe to work its magic on your behalf. You know that everything is unfolding exactly as it should, even when you don't fully understand the path ahead. Peace, when trusting the process. When you truly trust the process and patiently wait, you will feel an immense sense of peace. You no longer feel stressed or anxious about whether things will happen as you wish. You just need to focus on the present steps, act with good intentions, and trust that everything will come at the right time. Peace comes when we let go of the need to control every outcome, when we stop worrying about when or how our desires will manifest. We open ourselves to the natural flow of life. We stop forcing things to happen and instead trust that the right things will come to us at the right time. Patience to achieve what you deserve. Patience is not just about waiting. It is an act of confidence in the correctness of the process. When you believe that you deserve good things in life, and you trust that they will come when you are truly ready, you will see that everything comes at the right moment. Patience is essential to maintaining belief in yourself and the universe. In Buddhism, patience is seen as a virtue that enhances one's wisdom and ability to handle the challenges of life. When you practice patience, you not only trust the universe's timing, but also give yourself the opportunity to prepare and be truly ready for the success and happiness that is meant for you. Life is not always easy, and at times, we may feel like we're caught in a whirlwind of worries, fears, and endless goals. But through the 6 sections we've explored together, you'll realize that true success doesn't come from trying to control everything. It comes from trusting the natural process of the universe and trusting in yourself. We've learned that the universe is not a random force. It is a system that directly responds to the energy we emit. Every thought, emotion, and belief creates a vibration frequency that attracts similar things into our lives. When you live in peace, trust, and positivity, you'll find that the universe responds by bringing opportunities and abundance that you truly deserve. On the other hand, if you're always anxious and desperate, you'll create a frequency of lack, making you feel distant from what you long for. We've also come to understand that trusting the process is the most crucial thing to overcoming life's challenges. When you trust the process, trust yourself, and trust the universe, you can let go of anxiety and patiently wait for the results instead of forcing everything to happen your way. It's this patience that allows you to maintain a positive vibration and attract the beautiful things in life. An essential part of this journey is building positive energy from within. By changing your thoughts and emotions, focusing on the positive, and being grateful for what you have, you create a powerful energy that spreads peace and joy to those around you. And when you build a positive vibration, you not only attract abundance, but also inspire others to walk the path of happiness and success alongside you. But all of this can only become a reality when you accept and trust in the natural process of life. Every challenge, every step in the journey brings with it a valuable lesson. When you let go of control, you will feel peace in your soul and understand that the universe will lead you to the place you need to be at the right time. So, trust in yourself and in the universe, and you'll see that everything you need will come to you naturally. Don't worry too much about what hasn't happened yet. Live fully in the present and trust that the universe will bring you what you truly deserve. And remember, everything you need is already on its way to you. Just open your heart to receive it. If these insights have helped you feel peace and trust in life, don't forget to hit like and subscribe so you won't miss our future videos. We will always be by your side on this journey, sharing more useful knowledge to help you grow and live a happy, fulfilled life. Let's explore the secrets of life together, and never forget to trust the process you are on, because every step will lead you to a better life. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you found our message helpful, please share it with your friends and loved ones so we can all spread positive energy and love. And once again, don't forget to like and subscribe so we can continue bringing quality content that inspires and helps you live better every day. Wishing you peace, happiness, and trust in the journey you are on. The universe is always with you.